in order for you to let them know that you played a lesser role, you have to tell them everything that happened, my brother.
You have to tell them about the lesser role you played.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit that happened to Gunna.
All right, Greedy, you already know what it is, man. We do these prison stories. We don't do it to glorify prison. We ain't trying to make light of or make fun of going into prison. We're trying to make sure that young people that even come up under you might know, like, nah, there's some shit that you lose when you have to sit down for a while. If you don't mind, because, you signed yourself. You got out here and got to it. If you can't speak to the youth out there that, is taking penitentiary chances, not knowing that they have other avenues, whether using credit, whether using just their brain or just asking for help to get out of a situation where they have to go sit down for 5, 8, 10 years. Can you speak to the youth right now, you know what I'm saying, as far as giving them another option in this motherfucker?
Yeah, you just gotta know that when you really in the streets, bro, that penitentiary is a part of it. Like, you gotta know, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as, oh, I didn't know, or, you know what I'm saying?
Ignorance doesn't work as an excuse.
Ignorance don't give you a pass, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cause that's just like that shit with Gunna. All of a sudden, niggas want to give him a pass, nigga, you a police. Like, and can't nobody make me think different. I don't give a fuck what you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach them before you bring them. That's how this shit go. When we really in the streets, nigga, this is how this shit goes. It's just certain shit that you gotta know that you can't say. And this is why they tell niggas when they go in there, don't talk. They tell niggas that because 90% of the aren't intelligent enough to have a conversation with a detective who is trained to do this shit and not talk about themselves in the third person. They're not intelligent enough to do that. So they tell you just don't talk. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Don't say nothing, bro. Just go get a lawyer. I done been down there with niggas who told on theyself. Nigga, them hoes done had shit. Down there on a murder case. Cause they told on theyself. Like, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I've heard people say that the laws tricked me. They tricked me with the wording. And that's what they try to plead out on that. Like,
nigga, but they ask you, nigga, when they read you the Miranda rights, they tell you everything you say can and will be used against you, my brother. So if you in some shit and you don't know how this shit go, bro, you ain't supposed to say shit. Mm-hmm. Nigga, you go get some help.
Facts.
Nigga, I can't give no grown man no pass talking about he didn't know.
For real.
I just can't, bro.
If you don't know the answer to a test, leave it blank.
I don't give a fuck how talented a nigga is, bro.
For real.
Like, I can't give you no pass, bro. I can't, man. It's just the street part of me won't allow me to do it. And I ain't trying to be biased. I ain't glorifying this shit. But this is what I came, like, that's what I came from.
Come on.
I'm a nigga who was a victim on the other end who I told on twice. I can't give a nigga no pass for not accepting responsibility, bro.
Whatever happened to that told on you? Like, I'm just curious. What was their outcome as far as in the streets? Whether they got time taken off? Like, what was their outcome?
So unfortunately, my first go around, my who had told it was his first time getting in trouble, and once again, he was oblivious to the law. He didn't know, bro. It's your first time getting in trouble. You going home.
You got nothing.
You going home on probation, bro. You ain't killed nobody. You ain't gotta tell, bro. You gonna go home. You're not going to the penitentiary, bro. You gonna go home. You know what I'm saying? The second nigga who told on me, it was so goofy because this told, I'm gonna tell you how cold these hoes is, bro. And this is shit that people don't talk about, right? So the feds, this is what they do. They say, if it's more than one person on your indictment, they come at you and they say, hey, we can give you a downward departure and give you the minimum penalty if you didn't play, if you played a lesser role in the case. So a nigga say, oh, well, shit, I was just a driver. I ain't know woo, woo, woo. Once again, this go back to niggas not being intelligent enough, my brother. In order for you to let them know that you played a lesser role, you have to tell them everything that happened, my brother.
You have to tell them about the lesser role you played.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of shit that happened to Gunna. Like, nigga, what? Like, you just told on us, bro.
Thank you. Shit, you helped our case like a...
And then, but bro got banned because in the feds, it's a point system. So bro had a history like I did, but we had multiple cases. Like, we had some shit, then we had what they call 924C. And everybody know, like, nigga, that 924C, it's a mandatory stack sentence. So what I'm saying is, the other shit, if you got 10 years and you got that 924C, that's still gonna be an additional 7, 8 years on top of the 10. It's not gonna be ran CC. The 10 not gonna eat the 8 up like you do in the state.
Yeah.
It's a mandatory stack sentence. So instead of doing that 10 and that 10 eating that 8, nigga, you gonna do 18. You know what I'm saying? So he was putting, a situation like that where you had both of them. You know what I'm saying? But, yo.
That's game for don't get it. And again, as we speaking to the youth, man, I guess it's good to say no. I guess know your law. Know something. I mean, don't go and just nigga. Again, ignorance doesn't give you nothing in your favor for real.
And once again, we not promoting the streets and violence and breaking the law. But please, man, if you're gonna be in the streets, man, please make it mandatory for these to start learning the law and knowing what they can and can't say and what they supposed to do in the event that somebody is captured or arrested, bro. Sure. You know what I'm saying? Sure. We gotta know what they getting themselves into, man. Cause that's the part of the game OG niggas ain't telling us. I know didn't nobody tell me. Niggas ain't telling us, like, we just had to go through it.
They gonna have you do the crime. Like, nah, ride with me, homie. Like, they gonna tell you what you're looking at. So, with that being said, I gotta say, man, once again, we got him back in the building, man. EatGreedyG, I appreciate you, man. For those that may want to follow you, see what you got going on, because you already got motion out here already since you've been out. Tell them how to follow you. Tell them what you got going on, what you got coming up.
At EatGreedyG, all platforms, just drive copycat. That hoe doing numbers. Just broke a barrier. We ain't been on a regular rotation on the radio, you understand me? 100% independent. No rap daddies. None of that other shit the other got. All the way out the mud, like, really independent. Yeah. Got an EP called No Favors. Finna drop next month. You understand me? Nah, for real. Blueprint.
If somebody was right now trying to pause this and say, let me go see what he on, what's the best platform to hit you on to see what it's about?
Shit, the ground.
All right. EatGreedyG on the ground. All right. I can't say it enough, man. You done did your time, bro. You done paid your debt to society. You out here, putting down real game. I gotta appreciate you, man. So with that being said, EatGreedyG, this is Prison Stories 101. Hey, bro, I salute you for real, man. Let's go.